Imagine if you selected no there. Right, anyway, so yeah, we've finished the game. There you go. Alright, so we want to load our save from the end. Okay. Missions time. So yeah, we will do the final boss on hard when we've leveled up all our shit, I think. Just to show you how ridiculous it can be. But yeah, God, I'm sweating now. Okay, alright, well, that's a good setup for now. Until we can start farming stat items. Right, okay, let's dive into some missions then. The Shinra ones, I'm going to leave the training missions because those ones are... Oh, I could do some of the lesser ones. The advanced training I did by accident off stream without meaning to, and I thought, oh, it doesn't matter that I've done it, I'll just reload, and forgot to reload. So I'll do that mission to show you what that is, but it's nothing spectacular, but still. Thank you for the hydrate, I will. Right. Oh, now we're doing the missions. Obviously this will probably fill up at least another stream or two. I need to make a short list of games that we might play next, so chat can possibly pick from them. The next game is going to be a jokey game, I think. So unless someone wants to pick one off the list, but then you'd have to look through all the games I've got on the Discord. But I'll make a short list, hopefully, of... I'll better write that down, actually, because I won't remember to do it otherwise. Make short list of silly games. Yeah, I've got a number of them. The thing is, I need to know ahead of time, because obviously a lot of them aren't actually installed. So I'd have to install them, and some of them could be quite large, so I don't want to have to, yeah. Orb says Phoenix, right. The problem with that is... well, a couple of things. One, I don't think my voice can stand up to reading for 4 hours solid or whatever. Two, if we are ever going to do that on stream, I'd quite like to do that with a couple of you voicing in as well. I know Orb said he did want to do, and Yukobu said he might at some point. But we'd all have to want to do that at the same time, otherwise it's pointless doing it. Because I don't want to have to do it on... I'd love to play them for you all, but I don't know that I could read that much out loud. So yeah, probably not Phoenix Wright, unless we all want to do it, but I don't think we do, so I don't think we're ever all going to want to do it at the same time, so I don't know if it's a game I will ever stream, as much as I'd want to, but you know, it is what it is. WrestleQuest is not what I consider a silly game. I need to make a short list of the games I'm talking about, really. Like if I tell you that I would consider games like Nobby Nobby Boy and Watam silly games, that sort of arena we're working with next, I think. So I've got a lot of them. Things like that game where everyone's in a constant T-pose and yeah, games like that. So yeah, anyway. It doesn't matter too much for certain things. Star Wars is designed to be watched in any order, but it still follows... Oh, I kept typing after I stopped there. Oh. Yeah, feel free to type the rest of that message then. Yeah, so Shinra's advanced training. This is a simulated battle against Shinra's new gunball heads. You may have fought them before, but that doesn't mean you'll win again. Overconfidence may kill you. So I've already done this mission, but I did it off stream, so I'll do it on stream for you.
Activating combat mode.
Done. Yeah, a couple of robots, a couple of soldiers, done. So these slowly increase in ridiculousness as you go along, that particular set of missions. So we might have to leave a couple until we've got much higher stats, but I'll do some of the lower event ones. 50 Shinra troopers. You'll be sparring with our infantrymen. Their each individual poses a little challenge. The fact they appear in a constant stream should even the odds. Let us see how you fare against our late champion, the Lord Kardok. He eats people like you as calcium supplement. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, so what it is, it's groups of infantrymen and then followed by a sergeant each time until you get to 50.
Hey, Zach?
Bringing out the big guns.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Could just use aerial drain, I suppose, but... It's like a battle of attrition more than anything else, this string of missions. Yeah, what you need to try and do is get in the middle of them so you can hit them all at once.
Conflict resolved.
There you go. Hero drink times 2. "100 Shinra troopers." Yeah, you can kind of tell where this is going. It's another practice session with powered up infantrymen, and more of them. This should be pretty tough even for a soldier operative. Give it all you've got. Yeah, I think I'll do this one and then we'll move on to some normal missions, because these start taking a long time. And we kind of want the max stats to do the ones where it gets into much larger numbers.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
So I guess that's probably... How many soldiers were in that group? Maybe we can count. Because that'll give you some idea of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, endure will be good. That means we can't be interrupted casting darkness. These are good missions to do your DMW ones in, because they take so long. Although you could just use the easiest mission in the game and just stand about in the one fight that you're in, so... Oh, we're about to get something... Oh, Phoenix. I'll wait till there's loads of soldiers around for that to be worth it.
You're in for it now.
Oh, hiccuping. For anyone who didn't see this animation the one time we did summon it before. In fact, yeah, thinking about it, I might take Phoenix right off the list of games I can stream, because I don't think we're ever going to get round to that. Oh, that was close. Mind you, I don't know how much damage their grenades do, so maybe it's not a problem. Yeah, so when you don't have Endure on, you can be interrupted doing spells and stuff, and Darkness does count as one, so... Okay. Black belt obtained. Whew. Yeah, then 200. Yeah, the enemy troops are even tougher this time. Can you survive while defeating a seemingly never-ending stream of them? We look forward to seeing you in action. Right. Should I do another one, or should we move on to some other missions and come back round to that? Also, I'm pretty sure we're coming close to getting the next thing. Whereabouts are your games listed in Discord? They are... Hold on. If you go to the room that says Secret Streams, all the games are in there. In fact, if I read them out to you now, not all of them, just the ones I consider silly games. Right. I don't know if Bug Snacks is considered a silly game, but that can go on the list, I guess. Frog Detective. What else? Just Crow Things. That's where you're a crow and you do things. I guess Kill It With Fire can maybe go on that list. That's to do with spiders and stuff. Let's see. Thank goodness you're here. I've missed some out, I think. I forget, but yeah, there are other games. I don't know why they're not on the list. I thought I'd put them all on there, but there were some anyway. The game that's to do with everyone in a T-pose. In fact, let me just look now. Game library, and then collection. I guess Paul's can go on that list, although it's not really a silly game, but I don't think that'll be that long. Let's see. To a T, that's it. That can go on the list as well. That's that's made by the same people as made Nobby Nobby Boy and all that, and Katamari. Let's see. I don't know about To Hell With The Ugly, because I'm not even sure what that is. I think I got that really cheap. I'm not sure I know what that is. Next we've done Fogs. See, Donut County and Peppa Pig would go on there, but we've done them. Let's see, I said them already. No. Pong Quest would have gone on there, but we've already done it. I guess Atari Mania can go on there as well. We have done Katamari years ago, but it wasn't recorded, so I guess we could do that again at some point. Let's see. Yeah, so I think all the ones I've mentioned are choices. So if anyone heard one they like the sound of, no one said if they wanted me to do that mission or not, so I'll move on to something else. One of just this, oh yeah, this is the one with the 4 scorpions that we couldn't do before, so we could do that now. Star Wars, it follows a continuous story, but you don't need to know what's going on in the story, because they always open part the way through the journey, as it were, and that's why it starts with the scroll. There you go. Yeah, before this was going to take too long. Ooh. we're invincible at the moment, so I'll take advantage of that. Oh, we're about to get a summon. What is it? Nope, nothing.
Conflict resolved.
Later. Oh yeah.
Alright, yeah, the thing 4 of those won't take too long now. Whereas before it would have taken a fucking hour, so... Star Wars is about one family screwing the entire galaxy. Well, if you get that busy, I suppose. Right, so we've had... hopefully everyone remembered that list as I was reading them out. We've had 1 vote for Bug Snacks, we've had 1 vote for Thank Goodness You're Here.
Activating combat mode.
Because if we get an even shorter list, I can do a poll. Because I think there were too many choices to do a poll on here with the amount we had. Got another vote for Bug Snacks. Okay, we might do Bug Snacks then. I don't know what that's like, but it was recommended to me by Orb, so there you go. He said it was the sort of game I'd like, so I trust him. Just a quick question to Orb, and I know he probably won't know this, but how long is Bug Snacks, do you reckon, in terms of pure hours? Hyper Laser. I don't know if it's a game you saw and thought I would like, or you've actually played it. I can't quite remember. $10, $15 maybe? Oh, that's alright. I saw a little bit of Frog Detective and thought that looks brilliant. I've got to get that. It's ridiculous, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention that because it was on the list. Where's all my AP gone? Maybe it's draining it with one of its attacks. I think the thing it does from behind does that, yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I played a fair bit, okay. $60. Is the Shinra Alpha better? No, it isn't. Okay. Alright. Right, okay, there's another one over there.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, there are random fights as well, okay. Didn't think there would be, but alright.
Activating combat mode.
Fuck off. Yep, just about. Oh, did we get any mails? No. Okay.
Activating
Ironically,
combat
those
mode.
ones from Aeris were the last ones, so... Ooh. I've got to remember that Costly Punch takes more HP off than it did when the PSP version. In the PSP version, I think they programmed it wrong and it only took 1% of your HP each time. In this, it takes 15.
Long ago, catastrophe struck this planet.
Oh, this is one you haven't seen.
Your ancestors survived somehow by scurrying and hiding in fear.
I've seen it.
The planet was saved through the sacrifice of the Cetra. After which, your kind would multiply as if nothing happened.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, the Cetra now only exist within the pages of reports like these.
So what exactly does that have to do with you?
Don't you see? We have the ancient called Genova, unearthed from a 2,000-year-old stratum. And we have the Genova Project. The goal of the Genova Project was, in essence, to create a human being possessing the great powers of a Cetra. Thus, they created me.
That was seen as in the original.
Warm-up's over.
Ooh, level 5 version, that'll be good damage then.
I'm feeling it.
Oh, we leveled up. Okay, that was stupid.
Conflict resolved.
Got him. Oh yeah.
Okay, and there's one more somewhere. Oh, I've just spotted it. Okay. Oh, fighting all those soldiers off stream meant I maxed out on potions and had to start selling some to get the other ones in. Otherwise it was a bit of a waste. Although I did end up with no money. I literally, when I started the stream, I don't know if I noticed I had like 65 gil or something, but we're back up to 19,000, so that's good. After memory. Oh, after memory. Copy link. I'm in the wrong room now. Yeah, okay. Right. Let me just scroll back to see I got all the clips. Part 1, Part 2. Yeah, okay. I did. Excellent.
Activating combat mode.
This one looks different to the other ones. Oh, no, maybe because I'm seeing it from the side. Yeah, I don't know. It looked different for a second there. Come on. That's the sequel to Before Crisis. It's called After Memory. Yeah, that laser thing must take away AP then, I guess. See ya!
Oh yeah.
Drinker. Yeah, we'll start unlocking really cool stuff like new shops and things. Obviously there's loads of shops we never even used, but yeah. Oh, let me just check something quickly because I need to tell Orb about this. Yeah. Does Orb know who Mike Jackson is in wrestling? Okay, don't save over Portal of Severance. Oh no, do save over Portal of Severance. Don't save over game cleared. That's it. No, okay. Mike Jackson is a man who used to be a fairly low-card jobber. I've got to remember to explain these references to other people who aren't wrestling fans. A guy who basically loses to people to make them look better. And he was about 40-something then, I think, or maybe late 30s, 40s. His last match was in WCW in 1992. Oh, come on, Mac Jackson! Mac Jackson! Yeah. His last match was for WCW in 92. Then, for some reason, in 2015, he had a match on the Indies, and he was, I don't know, nearly 60. And he could still move about and everything. And then Impact brought him in for a match when he was, I think, 65, I think, and he could still move. And then apparently, since 2015, he's consistently had matches on the Indies. He's got back into wrestling, and he had a match on Impact the other day for TNA, which is like a smaller company to WWE for people who don't know. Now it is, anyway. Used to be their competition. He had a match, and he could still move. He's 76 years old. And he had a match the other day, and he was flying through the ropes and jumping off the ropes and shit. And, like, mat wrestling and doing submissions, and it's fucking incredible. I think he might be the oldest wrestler in the world at the moment. It's amazing. If you see him move, I mean, obviously he doesn't move as fast as, like, someone who's 20. But for someone who's 76, Christ! It's incredible. I mean, you think of the other wrestlers who've got to 76. What, Abdullah the Butcher and Gypsy Joe, who could barely move around the ring at that age. Yeah, that's mental. It's incredible. You can look it up. It's not the whole match. If you look up Mike Jackson, who did he wrestle? A guy called Mance Warner, who I don't really know much about. I think he used to be a deathmatch wrestler, but he's in TNA now. Yeah, he wrestled him, and he's like twice his age, I think, or something. But yeah, it's insane just seeing him move about when you consider that most people that age can't even walk anymore. It's just amazing. I mean, I know I've said amazing a number of times, but I just can't get over how amazing it was. Anyway, yeah, he still gets indie bookings and all sorts. He's completely bald, and he looks like, if I can describe the way he looks like a turtle that's lost its shell. He's that sort of build. So he's absolutely tiny, but he can still go in the ring. He looks like he fucking beat you up. Yeah, I think that was a Cornet phrase about he looks like a turtle without its shell. But yeah, I posted the match, I think, in the wrestling room, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, Master Roshi, yeah, essentially. Stolen Shinra weapons. While Shinra troops were gearing up for battle with Genesis, Avalanche, we know them, the anti-Shinra group caught them off guard and stole their weapons for use in their own offensive. Go to Avalanche's base and destroy the stolen weapons. Right, we need to get the maps back out, so 143. 143. 143, there we go. Yeah, someone pointed out there's a wrestler in be right back, 5 minutes-ish. Okay. We'll pause here and we'll take a break. So, back in a minute. Back from the break. Back from the Renegade Master. Diddy. Right, okay. So we're on this mission. What did I miss? Not much, really. I didn't do anything while you were away. We talked about the Cinemassacre Discord and the fact that if you want to join it or be a moderator on it, let me know. But that was about it, really. Spirit Up Plus. Yeah, the boss is right there, so you have to hug the wall to be able to get the... Look, you can actually see the other chest all the way over there. MP Up Plus Plus.
Activating combat mode.
Just about. Let's see. Was that a story about banning someone? Oh, yeah. There was someone who wanted to come on and... Because when I first joined it, the guy who was running it, who now is barely ever on there, and I seem to be running it now, apparently. I said to him, do you allow all this hateful fucking meme stuff about giving him a fake name and saying about his kids and all this sort of stuff, which I don't agree with? And I said, just let me know either way, and if you do allow it, that's totally fine, but I won't be a part of this, and that's it. And he said, no, we don't allow that stuff. We'll allow criticism though. And I went, no, that's never been my problem. Saying, oh, this particular episode wasn't as good as the others is never a problem, but just doing endless hateful shit about him just seems pointless. Well, we don't hate him, we're just having fun. And it's like, yeah, but he doesn't like it, so why are you still doing it? And you're supposed to like him, so I don't know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, some guy came on and started doing it and then was having a go at me for not letting him do it, and it's like, well, you know, go somewhere else and do it then. Every other place online about him lets him do it, so... Magic App Plus Plus. All 3 different fucking Reddit pages for him are covered in that shit, so I don't see why we can't have one place online where we can just talk nicely about him. Gotta remember to save over that one. But yeah, in the end he just started kicking off, so I just banned him and I couldn't be arsed. Destroy the mobile artillery. Mobile artillery units produced to counter Genesis's arsenal have gone berserk due to careless QA testing. They have broken through the factory walls and are now heading towards the residential district. Destroy them before they reach the citizenry. I'm glad you were able to put an end to it. Well, you know, I'd have let him stay. All I said to him was, if you want to stay, that's fine, but you can't do this stuff. And that's it. And he kept doing it, so he got banned. That's it. Simple as that. the same way that no one has, I think, in the entire time we've had a Discord, I think I've banned like 4 people, and it was all for good reasons. And it wasn't even particularly for breaking any rules, it was just they constantly pissed people off. Or just kept having a go and kept having a go, and it's like, I'm not, no, leave me alone. There's certain people who are teetering on the fucking edge right now, but anyway, moving on. X potion. Okay, is that the only chest? It is, and we got to fight one of these. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
This is the thing that broke through the factory wall. Then I see. Whee! Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, this thing has a lot of HP to the point where even doing 9,999 isn't really putting a dent in it. We may have to come back when we can do more damage, but I don't know, maybe not. Not enough AP. Oof. It's funny actually, if you can do critical damage with that, you actually absorb more HP, so... Ooh. I've got to buy more Sommers soon.
Bringing out the big guns.
Is this the end?
Probably not. I always think of that in there's a comedian called Lavelle Crawford on I've seen him on YouTube, and he just does a thing where his dad can't get in the house. I live here, boy. Apparently not. And just every time I think of that. Is James actually in the server, or is it a fan thing? No, it's a fan thing. I don't think James is an online person for all the stuff he does online. He's addressed all the shit he gets online as well, and I think that's why he doesn't want to be a part of any of it, so I don't blame him really. It's like going, oh, we like him, we're only making jokes about, you know, silly things he said or whatever, and you go, yeah, and what part of that is saying that his daughter isn't his, and making fun of the fact he's got a slightly strange leg and that he can't walk properly and stuff like that? When does that come into it? Because that just seems like you're being a dick for no reason. All this Sinner Massacre truth fucking rubbish. Ouch. Nice, there you go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if we get any more enemies that have got a lot of HP though, we might have to come back and we can do more maximum damage, but... because the difficulty number is going up, we're on like a 7 now. Testing new weapons. We are going to conduct a test on new weapons designed to combat Genesis troops and Wutai remnants hiding in the caves. Enter the test dungeon and fight against every weapon you encounter. Well, I'll have a go. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, just checking where the chests are. Okay. Alright. Nope. Don't run into the wall, run against the wall. Was that one of those master and like some sort of guy who lives up a mountain? Run against the wall. Crystal gloves. Oh, that's a good item actually, I think. It does something. I mean, obviously it does something. Attack and vitality plus 20. Right, okay, let's see. Oh, attack and oh, it was that then. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Okay. We've got to go past the boss right to the end to get the other one.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Wiggum talking to Lisa about where to walk on the road. Yeah. I think I remember that. Okay. Is that chest white? Oh, it might just be because of the colour of the crystal next to it. Wall obtained. Yeah. We got a wall from a chest. Has that got any stats attached to it? Sometimes when you pick up... oh, the mic went apparently. Sometimes when you pick up material, it has stats already attached to it. Is that with traffic or against traffic? No, it's with traffic. Yeah, it was just a normal wall, but still, the fact we're picking up wall as a random pickup now shows you we're getting deep into this cave.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, for some reason, that thing on the last mission had a lot more HP than them, but fair enough. Stuff Twister. No, I want to continue Twister. Weapons comparison test. We want you to participate in an evaluation of next generation sweeper models. 4 new sweepers have been placed in the testing area. Fight them one at a time. The test is over when you have destroyed all 4. And there's a chest somewhere. Okay. And it's after the... Okay, so we have to kill 2 bosses to get there.
Activating combat mode.
They've got shields on. But luckily... Yeah, they'll have weird abilities and stuff. If I kill this, it counts as a shielded enemy, I think, so we'll have to kill it with a one of these. If we can.
Taking you down. Oh no, you don't.
There you go, like that.
Conflict resolved.
So that'll count towards my destroyed enemies with a shield, which will push our Buster Sword up to... I think 95%, and then the last 5% is something like doing maximum damage to a number of enemies, and then, yeah.
Activating combat mode.
So this one has a different type of shield, I'm not sure what, but barrier machine, so probably, yeah, you can't do any damage to it with physical attacks. Okay. Does aerial drain still work? No? Okay. We'll have to do damage with darkness then. Or Hell Blizzarga. Oh, Hell Blizzarga does good damage. Got to remember, stop using physical attacks, they don't do any damage. The only trouble is, we don't have any way to heal. So we'll have to... Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever.
Conflict resolved.
How many Phoenix Downs have we got left? We've only got 4 left. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. We'll start encountering enemies we can steal them from at some point. I know there's an enemy that has, well, we won't spoil that, but they've got a lot. wall obtained.
Activating
Why are we
combat
suddenly
mode.
getting like multiple things of wall? Come on, yeah. So it depends what the barrier
Activating combat
does.
mode.
Barrier's red. M barrier. Okay, so magic won't do any damage? Yeah, but darkness doesn't count as magic, so we can still do it. Just start saying brother at the end of sentences to heal, yeah. Brother.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I did see a thing I posted the other day that I thought was funny. It's I can't think who it is. It's one of the American like talk show type people. It's one of the ones that does DNA tests anyway. And he's saying, yeah, we've got the results here, and unfortunately, you are not everyone's brother. And then just a picture of Hogan with his face in his hands.
Activating combat mode.
Crit machine. Oh, this is the thing where every single attack it does is critical damage. So yeah, it will fucking wreck you. No AP. So we need to avoid getting hit by it, ideally. We can get it in a pattern. Oh, yeah. Nope. Oh, I forgot you can use. I can use costly punch, can't I? Should have been doing that. Oh well. Fat chocobo feather. Special Ops Weapons Laboratory. They started. Look, difficulty 8. Fucking hell, yeah. I better start doing some other sets of missions and come back to that, I think. Monster research and monster reports. Okay. Oh, some of these are going to be a lot easier. Yeah. Okay. So we'll crash through some of these. This is a battle against monsters indigenous to the Nibelheim region. Although Nibelheim offers a variety of creatures, this mission will primarily feature bomb monsters. Okay, 223. Let me just find that. So these would have unlocked as we came to these locations for the first time. Why aren't you going to the menu? Right. 223. Okay, Nibelheim, yeah. Okay, and it's on the right, which makes sense. Because that's the only other place on the map where there could be something. Well, it could be anywhere, but I'm going the right way, aren't I, here?
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
And done. No? Okay. There you go.
Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
Remedy bomb, touchy bomb, grey bomb. Touchy bomb. Touchy bomb, bomb down. Nibelheim 2. This is a battle against monsters indigenous to the Nibelheim region. Same text, but this will primarily feature cave-dwelling creatures. Okay, Nibelheim 2. Nibelheim. Normally the missions have a link thing to them to get you to the next mission, but the button wasn't working. Nibelheim 2. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this one has got the button on it. I don't know why it was missing, but anyway. Okay, dead end. We've got to go to the dead end first. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that cast a barrier on itself. Yeah, we'll start getting enemies that can use barriers, which is good, because we can build up our Buster Sword more. $20,000 SP. Okay. And then the next one's just before the boss, so we just keep going. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
I should let them cast their barrier then, I guess. If it's not going to do it. No. Okay, well, whatever.
Later.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Ah, now this thing can cause death, but we're protected against it, so we're probably fine.
Activating combat mode.
I assume. Done.
Conflict resolved.
Darkness to the rescue. Elemental ward, thank you. Nice. Yeah, darkness is so ridiculous. I mean, I know it costs 10 HP, but still. If you, yeah, as I keep saying, combining that with aerial drain, and you've got an unbeatable combo, really. Gone Gaga. This is a mission with monsters. Did interesting on Gaga. Something extremely dangerous. That's disconcertingly vague. When Alan Partridge gets the bill on his thing, you've billed me for miscellaneous. That's disconcertingly vague. It was this pay for channel. Oh, I see. Yes. I wanted to watch Driving Miss Daisy. I pressed the button wrong, and I was in the bathroom while the film was playing, so I couldn't tell it was the wrong one. Is that why you only watched 20 minutes of Bangkok Check Boys? Yes, yes, it is. Oh dear. That made me laugh as well. The best joke I've ever seen on a DVD menu was the Alan Partridge one. If you the joke was about in the thing where he said that no, what you should have clicked is no, what you've clicked instead is yes by accident. And he goes, oh yes, it's very confusing and all that. When you load up the Alan Partridge DVD, it says, do you want to watch Alan Partridge or Bangkok Chick Boys? And then it gives you the option yes or no, or something. And if you pick yes or no, it does the opposite. Right, the Orb says I remember that. Yeah, it's brilliant. Such a good joke. It must be confusing if you've never watched the series, having bought that DVD. But barrier, right? Okay.
Love this.
Conflict
It's like the
resolved.
TV menu on an old. Yeah, exactly. Spirit up. Monster reports. World of Monsters. This battle will be against monsters that have been catalogued by the Shinra Company. You may not have encountered some of them before. Use caution when fighting them. Clever. Yeah, it's very funny. Okay, there's no chests, and there's just a boss, so we'll just run straight to it, I guess. Oh yeah, one of these big fuckers.
Activating combat mode. Activating combat
Yeah,
mode.
before this would have taken ages, but now it's slow, so you just have to wait for it to attack, get out of the way, and then hit it with something like that. See ya!
Conflict resolved.
Mistyle. Diceratops, brilliant. That's a good name if a Triceratops only had 2 horns, actually. A Uniceratop and a Diceratop. Thank you. Yeah, we'll destroy some of these easy missions now. Unidentified monsters. Ooh, Gongaga trading address for doing this one. You have confirmed reports of an attack by a monster resembling a Epionris. Epionmis? Maybe? Go to where it was last sighted and purge the area of all monsters. Okay. 231. It doesn't link to the next one, annoyingly, so I'm guessing down there, and then up there. But see, the thing is, it's a wasted journey if there's nothing there. So, unidentified monsters. Okay. I was almost right. I guessed where the things would be. I was pretty much right, apart from one or two. They are down those, but they've moved the boss, I think, in the PSP version. So it says there anyway. Dringa. I don't know if there's a limit to how much materia you can carry. Luckily, you can convert it into SP at any time you want. Tarot cards. Interesting. Spirit plus 60. Ooh. We can swap out one of our talismans for that. You know, and get 20 more spirit. Cool. Alright. And then, yeah, up to the right there. I'm hoping to get the shop that sells Apocalypse materia, because then I can get the memories for Genesis and complete the DMW. Okay, we've got that. So we just need to go to the boss now, which is one of those. Yeah, I thought that would be the weird bird thing.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, and one of those. Okay. Alright, well that's you gone then. I'll better use that. I'll use that to interrupt.
You can do it, Zack.
Hey Bart, your Epinoris is showing, yeah. Epididymis. Alright, leveled up status ward. Mailing shop for Gongaga trading obtained. A new shop is available. See what they sell. Anything good? Let's see. Funnily enough, they sell tarot cards. Okay. How much are they? 8,000. Wow. Let's see. There's some good stat stuff here. I might buy a set of tarot cards actually, because I know what they do. And swap that out with the other talisman. There we go. So we've got even more spirit now. Yob says, that's something I miss about DVDs, or rather anything that followed DVDs, the lack of effort to make the menus interesting, or the fact you don't get special features anymore. Yeah, well that's partly why I might end up buying the South Park DVDs one day, because I don't know where you can get the guest commentary from online. I don't really know where you'd find that, and I've heard clips from it on YouTube and it sounds really interesting, so... Oh, 45% of missions completed, precious watch obtained, which does something. I think, does that double money? Precious watch, yeah. Luck plus 10 and doubles the guild drops by enemies. I don't know that I want to lose 60 vitality or spirit just to double the guild drops, plus the fact that I'll be able to steal items later on to sell for shitloads of money anyway. So I probably won't bother with that. Monster instance, mass elimination. We have information that a group of Titanis, the newly discovered that type of enemy, the bird thing, is on the move. Hurry to the location and eliminate all monsters in the area. Mass elimination. I thought of a Cumtown joke there, but I won't. All I'll say is the name of the mission again, mass elimination, and then we'll just leave it there. Right, okay, yeah, okay. Got to go around the corner. To get the other mission, to get the other chest rather. Oh yeah, it's just thinking of other DVDs with interesting menus. Monkey Dust was a good one. You had like a sort of sleazy alleyway with all the episodes in it. Elixir.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, just before he attacked me. Mountain Chocobo armlet. Wish I kept my South Park DVDs even just for the segments at the start. This is our favourite episode. Yeah, they said that before every episode, didn't they? There's that mad thing. What is it? Someone said that. I can't remember. Oh, it must have been after. Maybe it was during. But they said that Matt and Trey have said that they don't like the first 3 series of South Park, and if they could go back in time, they'd eliminate them and just tell people to start at series 4. And I thought, okay, maybe you've got some point about some of the early episodes, but there are some great episodes in the first 3 series. You know, I mean, some of them are a little bit too silly for modern people, I guess, but there's some great ones in there. We have received multiple reports of attacks by flying monsters. Even worse, the battalion in the area has been wiped out by the monsters. Go investigate forthwith. That's a good word. And look into what exactly might have occurred. Aerial monsters. I'm guessing they're going to be the eyeballs with wings. A guess. Okay, we need to go down the 2 pipe lines again. Well, I say pipelines, the pathways. I did have the very first few seasons of South Park on VHS box set. Wow. I think it was it AVGN? I think it was. When he was doing his video store, he had all the original Star Trek stuff on VHS. So you can imagine how many there were. It was like a full wall of VHSs just for that. Or across the top of the shelf, rather. Like the length of the room. Mithril gloves, okay. And then, that's it, I think. Yeah. Go to the boss. Some of the pickups in the missions are the best items in the game, so you have got to look out for chests, really. And then up there, okay. Yeah, I loved seeing that. Yeah, those videos of him looking in his store thing are really cool. Thunderbirds are dead. Silent Ariel. Ariel's in the sky. Right, for any fans of completely forgotten what the band's called now. Someone will know. Some specific movers. Reports have come in of monsters similar to movers discovered in the previous mission. Eliminate these dangerous entities. The ones who did Chop Suey and had their first album was called Toxicity. I can't. System of a Down. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. Just the name just slipped my mind for a second. With the do you ever come across those people that have got such a weird name that you never hear it anywhere else? The lead singer's name is Serge, but S-E-R-J. I suppose wherever he's from that might be a common name, but I don't know anyone else with that name.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, worms. Interesting.
Conflict resolved.
Actually quicker to fight them. Okay, and then the other 2 are in the 2 divots down the bottom, surprisingly. Winkle out a divot. That was interesting. We weren't quite near enough to the treasure chest and it moved us towards it. I keep having to check the map because I've got no sense of direction, as we know. Is he Swedish? I don't know, actually. No, he must be from... He's like... Isn't he like Armenian or something? He's definitely something, just because of his skin tone. I'm not sure exactly where from, though. These things can't do much damage to them, but darkness will wreck them. Don't let him do that attack.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, we get loads of SP for killing them. He is Armenian. Oh, there you go. Exploder Blade. The Sealed Cavern. A Shinra unit exploring the caves have reported monster activity. We have instructed the unit to evaluate the caves for now. We cannot leave the area as it is. Your mission is to eliminate the threats and secure the zone. Right, the one chest is at the end there, and then just go to the boss. Boom, boom, boom. X potion, cool. All handy stuff. Because sometimes aerial drain can't heal you, as you saw earlier. So having X potions and elixirs and stuff is really good. Dum, dum, dum. What is that? It's a Sargon, I think. Or Sahagan, depending on how you want to pronounce that. See ya.
Conflict resolved.
Platinum Bangle. Just sort of the first time I saw Armenians, I thought they were, and then a word we can't say on Twitch. Operation Desert Island. An employee is informed us about a monster encounter on a desert island. There seems to be no evidence of these creatures making forays into the outside world, but they should be eliminated for our security nonetheless. Reward is Kaiser Knuckles, which I think is a weapon for Tifa, weirdly, in the original, but here they do something. They might raise attack, maybe. Operation Desert Island, what a great name. Okay, one's up on the left there. Oh no, I am, yeah, okay. I thought I was looking at the wrong map for a second. Try Thundaga. Why not try Thundaga? Oh, I should have gone down the other path first. Oh well.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Was I at least close, or is Armenia about as far away from Sweden as you can get? Well, Sweden is Northern Europe, and Armenia's somewhere close to the Middle East, maybe? I'm not exactly sure where Armenia is. But yeah, I don't know where Turkey is either, though. My geography is not good. Shinra Beta Plus. Ooh. Yeah, look, Shinra Beta does 60 vitality, but Shinra Beta Plus does 80. Yes. Yes, what would you like in it except my cock? I always think of Donald Donaldson's voice whenever I say yeah. Yes. Electrocute. Electrocute is a... Can you get Shinra Beta Max? Nice. Sadly, no.
Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
That thing was called a garnet mole. You think it'd be red? The Pope is God's representative on Earth, Dougal. You think he'd be taller? That's just his only comment. I think we've got all the chests, so yeah. Have a good one, Neo. See you later, boy. Awesome stream. Thank you very much. You saw the end of Crisis Core. In fact, I might split this into 2 videos thinking about it. I've made enough thumbnails to do that, so why not? Oh, wait. Oh, we've seen that. I could use that. Level 5 is going to do decent damage as well.
Is this the end?
No, not if I can help it.
Yeah, maximum damage. Nice. Okay, this thing's clearly got a lot of HP then. He's using flare. Block. Blocking actually does take less damage. I interrupted him doing wall. That's good. Although, I probably should have let him, but never mind. Escaped Massa.
Conflict resolved.
Should we end here? Yeah, we can do. Kaiser Knuckles. In fact, we probably haven't been doing missions that long, so I might not cut this in half thinking about it. What does Kaiser Knuckles do? I bet it's attack, though. Bound to be in it. Well, maybe not. Did I pass it? Kaiser Knuckles. Oh, it's like in the Piper Wrist series. Yeah, okay. Attack plus 30. Yeah. I wonder how to work this. What I might do is, to avoid having to super grind off stream, I might do all the missions up until the last mission of the Great Cavern on this save. And then switch to my 100% save and take off the items that we wouldn't have at this point. Because you do get an item for beating the final mission, which is so ridiculously over the top. Just to avoid me having to grind items for hours and hours and hours, so you'll still see the boss fight, it just won't be on this save. But we'll do all the rest of the missions on this save, I think. That might be a good idea. But yeah, hopefully we'll get the Genesis things. We're at 55% on that, and we started the stream with him on 10%, so I think that's a mix of getting the memories and those... I always thought that getting the limit breaks up the percentage, but I don't think it does. So I'm not even sure exactly what counts, but yeah, we need Armageddon materia to up the chance of it turning up, though. So we did see Tombury. So the only ones we haven't seen on stream still are Magic Pot, which is pretty rare. And have we ever seen Cacture on stream? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing it on stream. I remember seeing it, but that was probably the other night when I was doing stuff off stream. But yeah, I think we still need to see Cacture and Magic Pot then, and then we've seen the lot, I think. Yeah. I can't even remember. Yeah, you're not Kate Sith. Yeah, my save that's where is it? My level 99 save where I've got maximum of everything. Although grinding stuff might give me something to do off stream. The only problem is I think we're going to get to the point where we've done all the missions and I'm halfway through a stream and the super boss is the only thing left. And then I can't grind on stream because that's going to be boring. Ideally I'd grind off stream, but we'd have to unlock certain missions for me to be able to do that, so yeah. Oh, Yukoba says, yeah, not quite, you almost did, and then that one robot ran away. Yeah, that fucking thing. I did that sniping section fucking perfectly the first time, and still didn't get the top prize, which turns out it was just a... I think... if you let 11 robots go, you get nothing, and then if you let between 10 and 6 go or something, you get like 1 thing, and then less than that you get 3 things, and if you don't let any go, you get 4 things. And it turned out the 4th thing was a safety bit, which we've already got like 3 of anyway. so it's not a great loss, but there is a trophy for that. But yeah, if I'd been using darkness, I'd just slap out darkness every time I came across a random crew of robots, and then sniped like I did. I'd have done that perfectly, but can't have everything. So the next now it says there the next bonus for 50% of missions is wall, but that wall comes with a big stat bonus attached to it, I think, like 60 spirit or something, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so there you go. Alright, okay, let's double save just in case. 42! That's what level we're at. Okay, so, yeah, we'll end there. That was a good long stream, and it was very good as well, I thought. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know what I'll call this episode, but something to do with the ending, probably. I'll look to see how much footage of this there is, and if there's enough to make another video, I'll cut it off. But if there isn't, then I'll just leave it as one video. But I am going to have to stitch together all that shit where the stream went down, because I have to download 2 different videos, so unfortunately, yeah. Oh yeah, the mission for grinding items is somewhere in the 9s. I should have been working on the 9 missions, I guess. But then they are the most difficult ones. Yeah, look, the very first mission in that list is a rank 5. So you can imagine they get really difficult pretty quickly, but all the best items are in that section, and then the end is like the super boss of the game, but you'll see that. So anyway, I enjoyed it. Good. Neo enjoyed himself as well. I don't know if anyone else is still here from earlier, but people seem to be chatting and enjoying themselves, which is always good. Gives something for people to do, doesn't it? Thanks for streaming, I much appreciate it. It was good fun. Sorry wasn't I so active. Were you playing something? Oh, that's the other thing as well. In the coming days off stream, I want to start getting more into that Dave the Diver game. I still haven't completed any more than the introduction, but it looks like it'll be fun. I've only done some light fishing so far, but I know there's a lot to that game, including multiple genres of games, because Orbs mentioned certain things, so that'll be good. Okay, yeah, so thanks to all the people who Hydrate dropped. Thanks to Gadget for his gifted sub. Thanks to Neo for the bits. Thank you for all the clips, everyone. And yeah, so more missions next time. Missions are the only things we've got left, but as you can see how fast some of the missions are, we've only done 46% of the missions, so we'll get at least a couple more streams out of this, I'd have thought, just purely from missions. But some of them we've still got some really cool items and shops to unlock, so yeah. Anyway, so thank you all for coming. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you, Orb, who stuck around till the end. It's not having to go at people who didn't, just saying. So see you all on Discord. I'll be up for a while, and yeah, I'm going to eat the rest of my Chinese food, which is still left over, even though I've had 2 different meals out of it. That's how much of it there was. And yeah, I'll have my toasted sandwich as well, which is ham, cheese, and onion, with hot chicken sauce. Oh, Neo is still here. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sticking around to the end, Neo, as well. Yeah, so see you on Discord, and I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I'll try my best, and see you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And oh, and hopefully that song doesn't fucking get cut out either, but we'll see. And and